Jenny Tack with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. It is Monday. We got a lot to do, guys.
Woo! Yes. First place, Jenny.
Man.
We're in first place, Jenny. We're in first place, Jenny.
Your man, LeBron, had a rough day and a rough night. First, his Dallas Cowboys got embarrassed again. Then he got embarrassed by what's left of the Miami Heat.
Still.
Lord have mercy.
Still, all I know is we're still up 8 games. And once my team is in first place. How you like that, Skip? You like that? First place, baby.
Let's talk about them Lakers.
Yeah,
How about
later,
them Lakers?
Shannon, sorry, we're not going to get to that yet. We have to talk about what didn't happen for LeBron and the Lakers last night, because Jimmy Butler had a career game last night to keep the series interesting against the Lakers. With Bam Adebayo, Goran Dragic both out due to injury, Butler had a 40-point triple-double in Miami's 115-104 win. LeBron and Anthony Davis only combined for 40 points. And after icing the game, Butler could be heard yelling, "They're in trouble," as he walked to the bench. Butler became the first player to have more points, rebounds, and assists than LeBron in a finals game. Shannon, how surprised were you that the Heat won?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised they won it all. They deserve to be here. I know everybody's thinking that they don't deserve to be here because they don't have a quote-unquote superstar. But they play hard. They play for one another. They don't care who gets the credit. And they did take down and dismantle the #1 seed, the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year. They did do that. They beat a young and up-and-coming Celtics team 4-2. This is a very well-coached team. They play hard. They play discipline. But the Lakers, Skip, this was a tale of basically the first and the final of the fourth quarter. When you turn the ball over 10 times in the first quarter and your opponent turns it over 3 times, you turn the ball over 5 times in the fourth quarter and your opponent turns it over 1 time, you're probably going to lose that game because you're always digging uphill. And give them credit, Skip. I think they were 11 of 17 in the final quarter in shots. So even though you're playing hard, they're still making shots. And so LeBron, if you were to ask LeBron say, "This one's on me," I'm going to take this one because I know I can't have 8 of the 20 turnovers. I know I can't do that. And Jimmy Butler, I needed to skip. It's not so much the 40 points because, yeah, guy gets hot, you can live with that. But he got other people involved. He had 13 assists. And so now, Skip, look, we know what Bam is. But they're a different team. They might be a better team because listen, let me explain. If you think about it, when you got Bam is not a 3-point threat. So Dwight Howard can camp out or AD can camp out under the basket, challenge shots. But when you got Olynyk and when you got Miles Leonard, who has 3-point range, now Jimmy gets to work one-on-one. He gets you in a switch. He'll get Caruso, or he'll get Rondo, or he'll get a KCP or Kuzma one-on-one. Who's going to be there to challenge him? Dwight's at the perimeter trying to guard Miles Leonard. So is AD. So they are a different team because all 5 of the guys on the court are 3-point viable. And that's something.
So, wait, did you just suggest the Miami Heat are better with Kelly Olynyk in the starting lineup?
He gives them a different flavor than what Bam has. Skip, I believe that because he can open up the court, Olynyk and Miles Leonard, look at what they do. Dwight Howard only played about 13 minutes last night. Why is that? Because the 3-point shot, Bam is not going to shoot the 3. This is not a knock on him, Skip. It's just like, so let me ask you a question. So why did they go small against the Houston Rockets? Is Marcus Morris better than Dwight Howard, better than JaVale? No. But it gives them a different lineup, and so you have to play accordingly. Am I going to be surprised eventually if they don't gravitate towards Morris? Because without Bam, Dwight really doesn't give you the bang for your buck that you need because they bring him outside of the paint, and Jimmy Butler and these guys get to go one-on-one. So the lanes are open. Give the Miami Heat credit. They made shots because Rondo put them up by 2. And still, they didn't go away. They made shots. They executed their offense. So give them credit. The question was, am I surprised the Lakers lost this game? No. I didn't predict a sweep. I didn't anticipate a sweep, but I do anticipate them not winning another game.
Okay, I would ask you to go back and see how much Kelly Olynyk played in the first 3 rounds of the playoffs because it's almost none.
I know, but Skip, you have to understand, though. Sometimes it's about matchups. And you look at how much Marcus Morris was playing. He wasn't playing much, but in the Houston series, he provided huge dividends. You can't look at a guy and say, well, he didn't play much, but look at what he's doing now.
Oh. Okay, my turn. Was I surprised? No, I wasn't. I was shocked. This was the biggest single game upset in the history of the NBA Finals, and it ain't even close.
No, sir.
Show me another one. I'll give you. Okay, I got it. It's my turn. Game one was a 12-point difference, said the odds makers, but it was Allen Iverson and Dikembe Mutombo, and they went off on the Lakers, who had destroyed everybody they had played. They didn't take Philly seriously. Game one at Staples, Allen Iverson scored 48, and Mutombo had 13, 16, and 5 block shots. Whole different ball game. Let's look at the Heat, shall we? Let's look at who have they lost? Who is Goran Dragic? What had happened through the first 3 rounds of the playoffs? Goran Dragic was their leading scorer at 21 a game. He's out, and I assume he is gone with a torn plantar across the bottom of his foot. They keep saying, well, maybe he'll come back. No, he's not coming back with a torn plantar. Then who else did they lose? The guy you discount, Bam. What is Bam to them? He is, number one, their leading rebounder, number 2, their leading shot blocker, and number 3, above all, he leads the Miami Heat in playoff assists. So all 4 categories that matter the most, they have lost their 2 top people, which leaves them Jimmy Butler, who's had games in the playoffs of scoring 6 points, 13 points, 14 points. He's not a prolific scorer. He doesn't really like to score. He's not a great shooter, and he is no 3-point shooter. And last night, how many threes did he take? None, which is why he had the single greatest triple-double, 40-point triple-double in NBA playoff history, because LeBron had one, but it was in Game 5 of 2015. They got blown out in Game 5, so I'm going to discount that one. And Jerry West had one in 1969 in the closeout game against the Celtics, but they lost. They only lost by 2, but I'm going to slightly discount that one because Jimmy Butler was the whole show last night. He took the weight of the Heat world on his shoulders, and he refused to lose that game. He outplayed head-to-head LeBron James. He outwilled LeBron James. He out-trash-talked, as Jenny pointed out, LeBron James. And in the end, he even outlasted LeBron James, because I believe that Jimmy Butler is in even better physical condition than your man LeBron James. I've never seen anything like it. He's playing 45 minutes a game, and he is guarding the king. He's playing both ends as hard as...